Legends, welcome to the Gym Boss Podcast. I'm Jimmy Halley and I'm your host. And this is a show that's specifically for gym owners to get more leads, get more clients, grow their brand all at the same time. And in this episode or in this video, wherever you're seeing it or watching it or hearing it, this is actually a recording of a client coaching session that I had with one of our done-for-you clients that we have at the agency here. He's a gym owner, Justin. He has a gym called Brockhouse Gym over in Canada. And he's actually talking about, he had this issue with the clients, the potential clients, were saying that it's too expensive. And so I break down a couple of steps of how to build a product suite and how to handle that objection within this podcast here. But before you go and listen to the podcast, if you are a gym owner and you are serious about growth and you do want more leads, you do want more clients, and you want to grow your brand, and you want somebody else to do it for you, go to iwantgymleads.com. That's iwantgymleads.com. There's a short little survey for you to fill out. Go over there, fill in that information, and we'll be in touch so we can have a conversation, so we can talk about how we can actually do that for you so you can get back to doing what you do best, which is being in the gym with your clients, breeding that amazing culture and community that you got, and helping your clients get results. Anyways, let's dive right into the episode. The biggest problem you're having right now is a sales problem where you're talking to them and they say, it's great, but it's too expensive. Yeah?
Yep.
So talk me through what happens once they say it's too expensive. How do you guys approach that next part of the conversation?
Just basically feel them out on how serious they are about, coming to us with their goal. You obviously, felt that you needed this. And I mean, when your life is in somebody's control and you want to take control of the situation, there shouldn't be an issue with, kind of the cost involved. And then we just kind of go through like the scenario of, or at least that's what I do, is just basically the problem too is there's just a Fit Body boot camp that just opened here. So there's these other people doing it for like $70 a month.
But
what they're doing,
because just
I know that's where I have to breach the barrier of I said, don't get it mixed up. I said, this isn't even close to the same thing that those boot camps are offering. You're going to walk into a boot camp with no equipment, just basically doing like jazzercise. And I'm like, did you want to do jazzercise or did you want to lift weights and become, lean, fit, and strong?
Yeah, that's good because but also you need to be like, this is personal training. It says it in the name, semi-private personal training. That's what you do. It's $100 a week because it's like a discount on what normal one-on-one PT would be.
And that's exactly where I go. I usually say, okay, so like if you're to do one-on-one, I said this would be $360 a week. And I said, I know you can't afford $360 a week, so what we've created here is a $99 a week program for you to have the results and the attention, but at a reduced cost.
Yeah. And so you say the way you want to position that is good. What you've done is good because you're on the right track. But you need to sell it you need to position a little bit better on the benefits of why it's good for them. So instead of just on costs, because you need to be like this. Look, one-on-one personal training, by the sounds of it, calculating 3 sessions a week, $120 a session. It's $360 a week you'd be paying. So you can position that. So if you wanted to get the custom meal plans, the customized attention, the accountability, the personalized programs, and everything like that in a one-on-one setting, that's $360, yeah? Can you agree that that's what that is? And they say, yeah. You go, cool. Well, what we've done here is we've taken all the amazing elements out of one-on-one personal training, but what we've done is we've also combined that with the amazing elements of small group training. So there'd be 3 other guys, maximum, only 3 guys. It's capped because it's semi-private, where you get your own personalized programming, nutrition, and you also get the vibe and energy of all the other guys that are exactly like you, going through the exact same program, where you can high five and you get the motivation and drive and push, not just from me, but from all the other guys in the group as well. How does that sound? And they say, great. And you go, cool. Well, that's not $360. That one's only $99. And now to get started, all we simply do is go through your payment information today. And then, we can do Visa, credit card, whatever. And then we arrange for all your nutrition and everything else like that. So which one would you like to do? The one-on-one or the small group, the semi-private? Because you always got to provide the contrast of like which one.
Yeah, for sure. That makes better.
Still offer them the one-on-one personal training because not many people will take it. But if they do want to take it, then happy days. You've got a one-on-one PT client that's paying that much. Not that that's what you want to sell, but it's positioned quite high. And if these guys are already bulking at the price of like $99 a week, it's all about, it's what's called price anchoring. You probably know this, obviously in like the e-com world as well, they do it quite a lot when they have the options next to each other. So they make you select the one that you want them to select. And it's the same thing here. Is like, they've got to get contrast. So you've got to anchor real high, always anchor really high in a sales scenario. And you're sort of on the right track by saying one-on-one PT is this much.
Yeah.
So when you anchor there, when you go, it's $360 a week, and then you offer it to them, you go, cool. So would you like to do the one-on-one PT? And they're like, oh, nah, like that stings because that's $360 a week, which if they did the math in their head times a 12-week program that we're advertising, that's over $4,000. So you go, you could do that, and to pay that in full, $4,320. So would you like to do that one? Would you like to do that one in a paid in full or the paid weekly? And they're like, oh no, I can't do either of those. Okay. So then you start going down. So you need a couple of options. This is what I'm trying to get to here. You need to have downsell options where as you go from the ultimate premium one-on-one, absolutely everything. And then you start going backwards from there. And so with your scenario, it's fantastic because you've got semi-private, which is already a high ticket item, right? $100 a week is a high ticket item. So you start off on the on the one-on-one and they say no. Then you go, okay, that's one-on-one with the accountability, with the nutrition. They're the two other things that people get besides personalization in the actual program, right?
Yeah.
You go, well, look, what we do, we've got semi-private personal training, which is exactly that, but just be training with maximum 3 other guys. Sometimes not, it won't be 3 guys there. Sometimes it might be just you and one other. But to be able to do that, you get the same benefits. You get all the same exact benefits from like having accountability from us. You get the personalized nutrition and you get personalized programming, blah, 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 blah. And that one's just $99 a week. And that allows you to come to 3 days a week. And then they start going, oh, because now you've anchored that high price. They're like, wow, that's less than like, a third of the price. Like, nearly a quarter of the price. That's the way we can position go for nearly a quarter of what that one-on-one would. Here, $99 a week.
Yeah, for sure.
And we could just simply get you started on Monday. All we simply do is just go through some of your information today, like, your health screen, and, so we'll find out some more particulars about any injuries and stuff you've got so we know what to do. And then we can set you up with your training timetable, get your sessions locked in, and then you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Right? So then that way they're like, okay, that seems reasonable. Because you've anchored high, right? Now, what happens if they go, that's option 2, semi-private with all the bells and whistles. This is where we might need to get a second product for you now, which is, I didn't want to give you this yet because I wanted you to just sell the high ticket one, the semi-private with everything.
Yeah.
Now what you can do is there's a couple of options of downsells. You can go, well, would you like to do the training, but just not get the accountability and the personalized diet? And you can still come in and do the semi-private stuff. So you still get like that one-on-one sort of attention within the training sessions. You're just not going to get all the nutrition and all this other stuff over here. And then we could have like a semi-private option for like, instead of it being $99, you can bring it down to like, I don't know, $79 a week. I'm just pulling that number out of thin air, right? So you can like, it's like $79 a week or $69 a week for the training. Okay. And then you're like, okay, because in that way, that makes it even easier for you because you don't have to give them any diet or any accountability. They just want to train.
Yeah.
Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then if they say no to that then what you could potentially do is you go, well, we are a 24/7 gym as well. And what we can do is this is where you have another option. But you don't tell them all the options until they say no on one. And then you go, well, we've got this next thing under it. And they say no to that. And they go, well, I got this next thing under it, right? You can sell everybody in your model because you've got the 24/7 gym access as the lowest thing, right?
Yeah.
So what you do is you go semi-private with all the accountability and diet. Then you go semi-private without the accountability and diet. Then underneath that, you go, oh, I don't know, like that's still kind of pricey, but I also did want the diet and stuff like that. Like that sounded good. You go, well, how about this? We do have our gym here, so you can get access to our gym. And what we could do is we can give you the accountability and the nutrition stuff, but you'll be training on your own.
Yeah.
And that there is like $40 a week. Right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, okay. So then that way they get their own program each month. And they go and train on their own, and they just, and they get like a basic diet and some accountability stuff that's built in. Right? And then that's it. And then if they say no to that, then you go, well, would you like just gym access? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now let me just see. Can you see my whiteboard?
Yeah.
This is 1-to-1. Yep. It's a bit small.
Yep.
That's 1-to-1. This one is semi PT. Ooh. PT with accountability and nutrition. Then you go underneath here. We've got semi-PT training only. Then we've got 24/7 gym with diet and accountability. Then you've got just 24/7 gym. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options now. If you can see that. And so this one is 360. This one is 99. This one is, call it, how much is your 24/7 gym access all by itself?
$40 for 2 weeks.
Okay, so we say $20 a week because I'm just talking everything in weekly.
Okay.
And so this one could be, say, 69. And this one could be, say, 49.
Yeah.
Right. Now we've got options.
Gotcha, yeah.
Does that make you feel a bit better? It's kind of like got the ladder. So you start at the top and then you just work your way downhill. Work your way downhill. See if I can just go on this stuff. That makes it a little easier. So price anchor real high. Then when you get down to somewhere like the 99 even, or the 69, that's kind of like, okay, damn, that's pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do you reckon you and Mike would be able to do that?
Yeah, that makes definitely more sense. I kind of wish I would have did that from the start, but. Yeah.
But I needed you to experience this first.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I told you to sell all those things right at the start, you would have confused the fuck out of yourself.
Yeah, true.
You know, so you've done well. You've sold 24 people at $99 a week in 2 months.
Yeah.
As we said, when we did the calculation, that's $10,216 a month. 10,216 times that by 12. That's 122 grand a year you've added to your business revenue in the space of 2 months.
Yeah.
How many people could say they gave themselves 122 grand a year pay rise in 2 months?
Yeah, that's true.
Not many. Okay. Not many at all. So you got to realize the gravity of what you're doing here. Selling high ticket, every sale bumps that revenue up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're doing good.
Yep.
Now I've just given you the next level up to be able to make more revenue. Well, there you have it, legends. There's that episode done and dusted with Justin. Hopefully you got some value with that about how to build out your own product suite. You got some value from there so you can actually then handle that objection of like if people come to you and say it's too expensive. And if you've enjoyed that, and you are a gym owner and you want help with your advertising so we can help you sell more of that product suite that you've got, or even help you build out your own product suite, go to iwantgymleads.com. Go to iwantgymleads.com, short little survey for you to complete over there. Then we can get on the phone and talk about how we can do your marketing for you, so then you can get back to being in the gym, which is doing what you do best with your clients, growing your culture, growing your community, and helping people get results. Until next time, guys, this is Jimmy. Peace. See you all on the next one.